Oh, morning. It's Thursday, August 15th, 2024. I'm Larissa. This is my video diary. Time has come to drink from skulls. Oh my god. Real pillahatah today. Oh my goodness, pillahatah. What is going on? Oh. Oh, I'm sleepy. Sleepy. Yesterday, I couldn't leave my house. Yesterday, I was doing some road work out here replacing a pole. There's a new pole on the street. Pole. There's this a new pole, and that big old pole. They brought it up this little old road. Couldn't believe it. I baked them muffins. I did. I took them some muffins. We had to run the generator all day because they turned the power off. Yeah. Baked them muffins. They were high protein, high fiber muffins. They had dates and plums and walnuts in them, and a little bit of orange marmalade. Yeah. Yep. I hope they're good. They had sugar on top, a little sugar crust on the top. Yeah. And then I just played ball with Brody. I played ball with Brody and sang to him. Brody's funny. He looks at me. He puts his ears up and he's like, hey. Yeah. Then Omar and I played darts last night. Oh, of course I did some laundry. No, I didn't do laundry until after they were gone because I can't do laundry on the generator. It's the one thing I can't do on the generator is run the dryer. It's too much. It blows the fuse. So I had to wait till they were done. They were gone, and then I was able to run the dryer. And yesterday, I signed my lease. Yay! I signed my lease. Yay! You know what that means? It means I'm going to get keys. And you know what that means? It means I can start moving shut this weekend. Yeah, so we'll see about that today. Getting keys and dropping off checks and all that jazz. And all that jazz. Yeah. That is what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They sang me some bluegrass yesterday. Oh, yeah, that Hazel Dickens. Oh, that Hazel Dickens. I'm really glad I got to see her. Got to see her pick her banjo just a few months before she died. Yep. Been handing me a lot of sweet talk about things you want us to do. You've been talking about settling down in a dream house built for two. Well, I hate to disappoint you, but I don't fit into that plan. For I'm a rambling woman, and you're a home of a man. Yeah. I'm a rambling woman. Lord, I hope you understand. You know, a rambling woman's no good for a home of a man. Yeah. It's a good song. It's an old song, too. I mean, it's a really old song. It's like a really old women's empowerment song, huh? There's a whole lot of places my eyes longing to see, where there's no green cottage, no babies on my knee. And there's a whole lot of people just waiting to shake my hand. 'Cause you know a rambling woman's no good for a home of a man. Yeah. Yeah. She's some real interesting ones. So she sings some real interesting songs, yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Anyway. Yeah, we played darts last night. And what I made for dinner last night, I made a not Chinese or chicken salad. That's what I call it. So it's like a coleslaw. I use a Savoy cabbage and slice it down real fine on the mandolin and on my green mandolin. Oh my god! And some red onion and some carrot and some cucumber, and then I chopped up some avocado. I toss all that together with my dressing. And so for my dressing, usually I'll buy the Annie's shiitake dressing, right? It's good, but I didn't have any, so I had to make my own dressing. So I used a little bit of mirin, a little bit of ponzu sauce, a little bit of lime juice, and a little bit of white miso, and some powdered turkey tail and some powdered reishi mushroom. And I whipped that up, the whisk. And then I added in some smashed fresh garlic, smashed it and minced it up real fine, put that in there. And then I put, what else? I put in some kelp, some kelp seasoning. It was it's just like tiny little flakes of kelp. Put that in there. Some sesame oil. And I whisked it up, whisked it up. Oh, and some dry powdered ginger. Whisked it up, whisked it up, whisked it up. Yeah, that was the dressing. Oh, and then I made some not chicken patties. And this was a product that was called Not Chicken. Yeah. So I put those in the toaster oven and air fried them, and I cut them up in chunks, and I tossed them through the salad. Oh, I put some fresh cilantro and some. I would have used sesame seeds, but I couldn't find them. I thought I had a big old jar of sesame seeds. I couldn't find them, so I used sunflower seeds instead. Yeah. I tossed it all together. It's not chicken and it's not Chinese. If anything, the spices are a little more Japanese, but it's not really Japanese either. But I'll tell you what it was. It's tasty. Yeah, enjoy it. It's good. Yeah. So that's what we ended up having for dinner last night. I don't know. I'm gonna have dinner for night. I don't know. I'm gonna go out and about today. Yeah. Go out and about. Out and about. Yeah. Yeah. That is what I'm going to do. Yeah. Go out and maybe hoof it a little today. Do a little power walk. Wiggle wiggle. I don't have good tennis shoes for power walking. I don't do well with tennis shoes. I don't know what it is about my feet and tennis shoes. My feet and tennis shoes. Like the only thing my feet want to wear are flip flops. That's the only thing. Flip flops and cowgirl boots. That's the only thing my feet want to wear. It's the only thing that the only shoes I have that don't hurt my feet. Yeah. I got some gray cowgirl boots. And just go up over my ankle. I have some mid calf brown ones. I got a pair. I got my black shorties. I got a pair of Brazilian boots too. They're low calf and they're brown. They have a big heel on them. Big chunky heel. Those brown ones. Those Brazilian boots. Had those. Those are my old. Those are the ones I've had the longest. Those Brazilian boots I have. Yeah. When I bought my black shorties, there was another pair that I really wanted, but they were super expensive. They looked so good on. Oh, they had a real long toe. Not quite a cumbia toe, but they had a big long toe on them, and they were leopard. They were a leopard print. They were cool. They were really cool. I mean, it wasn't like a. It was like a muted leopard print, right? Like it was. They were really cool, but they were expensive. They were like 3 times as much as the ones I ended up buying, and the ones I no, they weren't 3 times as much. The ones I bought were like $500. Those ones were like $1,000, 980 something. I'm like, no, but they were cool. Yeah, I've had my black shorties resold twice. Yeah, I haven't worn those ones in a while. After I broke my foot, the right one is hard to get on and off. It's tight. I mean, I'm sure if I wore them every day that they would stretch out, because that's the way they do. But yeah, I don't know. I used to sing a lot of bluegrass music. I did. When I was writing music, I wrote mostly country music, um, which was weird because I had never been super into country music. A lot of it got on my nerves. Um, but then when I wrote music, that happened to be what I wrote, which was weird. It was just weird. It wasn't what I was expecting. I mean, not everything I wrote was country music, but a lot of it was. And I was singing bluegrass. Bluegrass is a lot of fun to sing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the yodeling's a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. The yodeling's a lot of fun in bluegrass. Mm-hmm. Anyway. Another song I wrote, Idle Hands, was not a country song. It was more of a, I don't even know I don't even know how to categorize it. I don't know. Lonely hearts will wander, and idle minds will scheme, but idle hands will do the devil's work. Broken minds will ponder, and simple minds will bleed, but idle hands can never hide their dirt. There was a man who loved a lovely lady. Righteousness was known across the land. He plotted to make her life seem shady, so he could play the knight who lent a hand. Lonely hearts will wander, and idle minds will scheme, but idle hands will do the devil's work. Broken hearts will ponder, and simple minds will bleed, but idle hands can never hide their dirt. The lady was wise to what the man was plotting, decided to bide her time and lend him rope. And when he was bound by his own evil doing, she cut her end, destroying all his hope. Lonely hearts will wander, and idle minds will scheme, but idle hands will do the devil's work. Broken hearts will ponder, and simple minds will bleed, but idle hands can never hide their dirt. No, idle hands can never hide their dirt. Idle hands can never hide their dirt. Kind of a sinister little tune. Sinister little ditty. Yeah. I really am pillahatah today. Oh. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Saw on the news, I saw that Ukrainian forces are starting to poke into Russian territory, and Putin don't like it. Boo-hoo, Putin. Stop killing people. Come on. Everybody stop killing people. Everybody stop killing people, please. Can we stop shooting at each other? Can't we just all get along? Words of Mr. Rodney King. I don't know. Brody. Yeah, I was real irritated with him last night. So we were sitting out on the porch. When we weren't playing ball, I was just sitting outside. And we have a new neighbor. And the new neighbor has a dog. And I've seen him walk up and down a couple times. Well, Brody just can't stand it, can't take it. And, I felt bad because he, starts, he wasn't threatening the dog. His tail was up and he was wagging and stuff, but he was being kind of he was being a little aggressive, running up and down the border. And, I felt bad. I said, he won't come down any further. He knows better. And he's like, oh, I'll just walk back the other way. I'm like, okay. But he did this with another dog that lived up the street for a while too. And then he eventually knocked it off. But Brody's a border collie, so his deal is he'll go right up to the border. He knows what our property line is. And he goes right up to the border and he runs along that border. He's like, "This is it. This is my border." I mean, that's what he's telling the dog. These are my sticks. These are my sticks. These are my sticks. And the dog's like, "Oh my god." But I don't know if that dog's gonna be even more aggressive with him. And but I kept calling him and he wouldn't come back. And he'd look over his shoulder and then ignore me. I'm like, how dare you? He never went past the line, right? He's like, I'm not going past the line, Mom. You can't yell at me. Blah, blah, blah. So finally he came back. I made him show up. I did. I made him show up. He was standing. I said, I know. I said, I just talked to him real calmly. I said, now I know that you understand me. And you got to come back when Mommy says come back. And that was not very nice, the way you're treating that dog. I said, I'm pretty sure that dog's our neighbor now. And he just looked at me like, I'm sorry. He hit his face. I'm like, no, no, no. And I said, you gotta come here now. And he came over and I said, now you gotta show up. He sat, he looked at me, he put his face down. I said, no, you need to listen. See, I know you know how to listen. And then he felt bad. So anyway, Brody, I was really irritated with him. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Ooh, I feel a sneeze coming. Excuse me. Demons be gone. The pollen. Oh my gosh. The bees were dancing like crazy over in the ferns last night. That's what I was watching. When Brody started barking at that dog, I was watching the bees in the evening. The bees in the evening. You can see them because the sun, the way the sun's coming through the trees over there where the ferns are, and the way the light comes through. The bees they shine and they look like little flecks of gold on their wings and on their little golden bodies. Yeah. And they dance around and you watch them fly back over to the hive. with their fern honey. I don't know. We've never harvested anything from the bees. We just let them be. We just let them be bees. You know, it's hard for me to get up there where the hive is, and it's a two-person job, you know, because neither of us have really kept bees before, right? You know, so we don't have experience, so we need an extra set of hands. And the bee jackets that we got, the zippers are really chintzy, and there's openings on those bee jackets. Anyway, I got stung in the head by one of those bees up there. They stung me in my head. When I hit it on my head, it stung me in my head. I was like, ow! I think I got it in video. It's like, oh my god, oh my god. Oh. Hoping I start walking more and get a little more mobile. I don't know though. My mobility is really decreased, greatly decreased in the past couple of years, and it's hard. Yeah, decline in mobility. Yeah. Maybe I'll go roller skating again sometime soon. I don't know. Roller skating is low impact aerobics, right? I just get hair in my face and in my mouth in the morning. It's like I lay and the hair's been all over my face and all over my head, and it's like, oh, I always got hairs in my mouth. Um, yeah, but roller skating is low impact aerobic, and I can do it, right? So I like to do it when I can, and it's good cardio. I sweat real good when I do it, right? I do. It's like it's some good cardio in for an hour. I get good and sweaty. Oh, yeah. If I could, I'd do it every day. That's just not possible. No, it's not. Too expensive and too much time driving. Yeah. It's a mean, growly, snarly face, huh? It's kind of creepy. My grandma Rose and I used to just make faces at each other sometimes. Silently, would make faces at each other. I don't know. She made some real creepers, let me tell you. Let me tell you, that woman could make some creepy faces. She could. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Yeah, so my arm, it's weird. There is a bruise that's coming up right there from where she was working on it, from deep down inside. I was surprised that it didn't come up faster. And she really worked the fascia. Yeah, she did. She really worked the fascia. Mm. But I haven't had any locking. I haven't had any locking since. It's hard to do this reverse here. Like, oh, I don't know. I get down on the ground and do cat cow and reverse my hands, point my fingers towards the back of the room. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Living in my body is challenging and becoming more so day by day. Yeah. Anyway. Anyway. I think I need to make a list. Like today, that's something I'm going to do. Make a list of all of the things that I need to do in priority in this moving process and moving my business over. So, like, you know, new business license and transferring insurance and turning on utilities and all that stuff. See, that was the other thing. That's the other thing at the other place in Saratoga. Like, I pay a cam fee, right? And the air conditioning, the HVAC, oh, that they like went on and on and on about, oh, we need to get that fixed, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, okay, I got a fan. That's all I need is a fan. I didn't really want anybody. But then they made the comment to me, we don't know how you're getting electricity. I'm like, what? How do you not know how I'm getting electricity? What does that even fucking mean? Anyway, so now I'll be paying my own utilities individually, so there won't be any confusion. And I'm very pleased about that. Very pleased about that. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Looking forward to it all. I need to put my knees up. Oh, no, my my right hip is, oh gosh, it's hurting. I'm sore today. Say my pain level today is probably about a 7. Yeah. So I'll let my tea kick in and then get up slowly. And oh, I need to change the sheets on the bed. I do. I smell my perfume on them. Stuff. So they need to be changed. I need to change the sheets. I was laying in bed last night. I'm like, why do I smell my perfume? I'm like, oh, these sheets smell like me. If I can smell myself on the sheets, it is time. Past time. Jeez. I don't know. They've been on the bed for like 2 weeks. That's a long time. Oh my God. I like to change my sheets every week. Some people might be like, change them every day. No, that's too much laundry. I like to change them once a week. I think it's been a couple weeks. Anyway.